Hey there, you guys! Welcome back to Beauty Bees, where today we are going through my monthly collective haul for January. Now, I've been on a low buy this month, very close to a no buy, but yet somehow I still have my bin of things. Now, there's a couple of reasons for that. Probably the biggest is that my no buy didn't start until January 1st, so there are two purchases, a purchase from Elf and then a purchase from Bath and Body Works that fell before January 1st, but after I filmed my last collective haul. I also bought a couple of replacement items that I'm not going to count going out towards my beauty bank, but I'm also not going to count coming into my beauty bank. And I got a couple of things from Influencer. So let's start with the things that I did not purchase. First, we have a shampoo and a conditioner from Influencer. These are the Healthy Scalp Clarify and Shine shampoo and conditioner from Neutrogena. I've used each of them once. They aren't life-changing. They are really obnoxious to put in your bathroom because, why would you want what is this, a 12-ounce bottle that has this big of a footprint? I feel like this takes up half of my shower, and I'm too high maintenance for that. Yeah, if I was someone who had one body wash, a shampoo, and a conditioner in my shower, it wouldn't matter. But I have more product in my shower than I really want to admit to, so kind of obnoxious there. But I did receive that through Influencer, free for review. I'm always happy to not have to buy shampoo and conditioner because those are annoying little expenses. I have one more thing this month that I did not purchase. These I got from my mom. She had purchased a beauty box from Hy-Vee. I've actually unboxed, I think, probably this exact box that this one came from on my channel previously. She found some overstock that was on clearance. She picked it up, kept most of the box for herself, but knew she wasn't going to use these. So these are the Impress Press-On Manicure from Kiss. These are sort of a French tip. They're kind of cute. I have worn these in the past and I lasted about 14 hours with them, I think. So I will save these for someday when I want to have really nice nails, but I only need them to last for 12 hours. Thank you, Mom. Much appreciated. You know what? I misspoke. There was also a Walmart beauty box that I think I would have received January 1st or 2nd, but I paid for back in late November, early December. I am keeping two items from that box. I have actually another conditioner, which that's not great for me because I go through conditioner really, really slowly. I probably go through two and a half bottles of shampoo for every bottle of conditioner I go through. But anyway, this is the Marc Anthony Grow Long Super Fast Strength Conditioner. And I do actually want to grow my hair out. I had a really short bob cut really just a few months ago, so my hair does grow relatively fast. I just wish it grew a little bit thicker, but oh well. Maybe that'll help. I don't think so, but I would love it if it did. And then I also have a little Cetaphil moisturizing cream. Not very exciting, but those are the two items that I kept. Actually, I also had the hydration multiplier, which are those liquid IV things, and I kind of don't hate them anymore. I had COVID for a week and a half. I'm actually on my very last day where I need to stay home / go out with a really substantial mask, and I'm so excited for tomorrow. It's going to be great. But I was drinking quite a few of those because I just needed the electrolytes so badly. And they're not bad. I mean, they're no better than a thing of Gatorade, but they're fine. I appreciated having them around. And I have one more item from BoxyCharm that I actually purchased all the way back in November. This order, I think, appeared in my December collective haul, but this item had been missing from the box, so I requested that they resend it, and it only got to me like a week and a half ago. It was ridiculous. I think I purchased this like just before Black Friday back in November, and it got to me like January 20th. So anyway, it's here now. I didn't need it in any kind of rush, but this is from First Aid Beauty, and it's their Gentle Foaming Face Cleanser. Now I have like 3 different face cleansers open, and I'm like 2/3 of the way through all of them. So I suspect that probably next month I'm just going to, not even planning on it, but somehow manage to kill all of those within like a week. So then I will probably start using this. I think this looks really interesting. I really like First Aid Beauty. I've had quite a few products from them in smaller sizes. I don't know that I've ever had anything full size from them, but I've always really enjoyed what I've tried. So hopefully this is going to be another big hit. Okay, I found the other item. I adjusted my camera, and I think we are good to go. So item number 1 from my e.l.f. order were these Super Brightened peel pads with brightening alpha hydroxy acids. I've used these in sample form before. I've gotten like individually wrapped packs that had maybe 4 of them in there. But this is the big size. There are 45 pads in here. I've used probably 7 or 8 so far. I've been using them maybe 2 to 3 times a week. Certainly not quite every night, but pretty consistently. I can't say that I've really noticed a difference yet, but I've only been using them for probably 3 weeks. I haven't noticed any negative signs either, though. So I am hoping that these will work out really well for me. I was really excited to see this kind of product from e.l.f. because I've used the peel pads from First Aid Beauty. Actually, I think I used a full size, so I guess I was wrong when I said I'd never used a full-size First Aid Beauty product before. But those were like 30 pads, and I think it was like a $35 product or something. It came out to almost $1 for each of the little pads, which I thought was ridiculous. These I think I got for like $8 for 45. So this is at a level where I would actually be willing to repurchase, actually consistently use this over a many months long period. And I'm hoping that they will work really well for me because that would be very cost effective, and who doesn't want glowier skin? A couple other pieces of skincare that I got from e.l.f. I had kind of given up on some level of actually receiving the cleanser at any point from First Aid Beauty, so I bought a cleanser from e.l.f. So now I have lots of cleanser. This is the Holy Hydration Bounce Back Jelly Cleanser with coconut and aloe. I really do like this Holy Hydration line. I don't know that I've tried the face wash before. Maybe in a mini, but I'm really not sure. But this whole line smells a little bit like coconut, and I am always on board with that. This is sealed, so I shouldn't open it. Otherwise, I'm gonna probably make a mess in a drawer, but I have other cleansers from e.l.f. I tend to quite like their face cleansers, so I think this one is going to be a hit. I purchased a little set of hydrogel under eye masks. I used up one of these from a K-Beauty brand. I don't remember which one off the top of my head. And I think after having been done with those for a few weeks at this point, that they probably did actually cause a little bit of irritation in my under eye, or on my under eye, around my under eye. So I'm going to give these a go. There's only 3 in here, but it should be enough to tell me if the irritation is due to just eye masks in general or just that specific brand. I've looked at the ingredients list. They don't contain any beeswax or sort of beeswax adjacent ingredients, so I think they should be good. Hopefully they work out. And even if they don't, I think I spent like $1.50 on these. So I figured $1.50 was worth it to try because I really do like the feeling of under eye masks. I just was, I think they were making my rosacea just a little bit worse. And now, like, I have not been wearing makeup for about a week and a half. This is my first day wearing like a full face. And I haven't been using those hydrogel under eye masks for probably 3 to 4 weeks. And I feel like my skin is looking really good in that area. I'm not wearing any coverage products. I just have a little bit of glowy blush. I think it actually looks really nice. So we're doing good. Last skincare piece from e.l.f. is the Soothing Facial Oil Mist. This has neroli oil in it. It smells really pleasant. They say that you can apply this to refresh throughout the day. I haven't tried that yet because I'm a little bit afraid of spritzing oil on my face when I have makeup on. I have used it like in the evenings and it's quite nice. It smells good. It feels good on the skin. I just haven't used it quite enough yet to feel comfortable trying it with makeup. I should do that before I take off my makeup today. I will make a mental note to try that and see if it just causes mascara to run everywhere or anything like that. Anyway, at some point I will finish this and I will report back in an empties video if it caused any significant problems. And let's see, I have 2 makeup pieces that I purchased from e.l.f. and sadly neither of them has worked out that well for me. It's really a bummer. First we have this potted gel eyeliner. This is something. It's from their Gamer line and it's this purple shade. But I've only tried to use this twice. But I can't get this to look very impactful whatsoever. I was trying to do just like a cute little purple winged eyeliner and it didn't stand out enough on my skin to be interesting looking. It sort of just looked like I'd made a mistake with eyeshadow. So I don't know quite what to do with this. I need to play around with it a little bit more, but so far I'm not very impressed. I kind of wonder if this might work better for people with really deep skin tone, if that might have a little bit more contrast, if it would pop more, but so far really not crazy about it. Though I think you can also see I've used it probably twice. There are about 4 different brush strokes into the pot. And then I purchased a concealer pen. This is their Flawless Brightening Concealer. I thought that I could use this on my under eyes, and I don't think I got the right shade. Here is the shade that I got. This is the shade 15 Fair Warm. They were out of Fair Cool, otherwise that's what I would have purchased. But I think that this is a pretty reasonable skin tone match for me. I mean, it doesn't really provide any coverage, but it does have a little bit of a glow to it. It just doesn't brighten at all, especially in my under eye. I mean, my under eye and then back is some of the palest parts of my face, probably because it's shielded a little bit by my brow bone, and there's just no brightening happening, but there's also no concealing happening because it's not a coverage product. I don't know. It's just not the right color. I really wish that the Fair Cool had been available, but it was not. But maybe during the summer, if I get just a hair darker, that will be a good match for me. Fingers crossed. Next up we have Bath & Body Works. This is my semi-annual sale haul. I think I probably purchased these like December 30th, December 31st, so I've had them for quite a while. I went in to the semi-annual sale hoping to find some of their candle holders, and I did. Specifically, I wanted the little ceramic squirrel. He was like $40 to start with, and I thought that was ridiculous, but he was 75% off. I think I was even able to stack like another coupon on top. So now he sits in my living room and he holds my Christmas cactus, and I quite love him. He is so cute. But I also, because I have very little self-control, found some other products. First up, I did I think it was 3 for $7 or 3 for $8 on the hand creams. I am going to keep Gingham Love for myself because this is my favorite scent from Bath & Body Works, and I'm so excited to have it in a hand cream. I have the one in Champagne Toast at my desk at work, and I use it a lot, so maybe this will be the replacement for it. I also purchased Forever Red, which I had not sniffed this before, but I sniffed the tester in store and I thought it was just a really pleasant kind of wintry scent. There's a little bit of crispness to this that I feel probably translates better in fall and winter than it would in spring and summer, but it's pretty. I thought on the 3 for $7 deal that it would be good to try, and I really do like the Bath & Body Works hand creams. I like the size that they are. I find these really easy to keep in my purse, and they're really secure. I feel a lot more confident that this isn't going to leak into my bag versus like one of their mini lotions. So I really do like that. And then I also found this rainbow swirl candy, which I thought I might keep or I might give away. I will probably end up keeping it, which is why it's in this video. But this is like a very, very sweet candy scent. I could see this being a little bit polarizing, but I quite like it. It's like a fruity candy. And then I also purchased just one mini perfume. They had these out also for 75% off, and I hadn't smelled this one. This is Summer Melody, and this one is, I believe, like honeydew and salt water or something. I'm already wearing perfume, but I feel like this smells like something that Victoria's Secret used to have back in the day. I don't know what it is, but for some reason this is taking me to a Victoria's Secret circa 2011. It's nice. It is very definitely a summery scent. I can't say that I've ever actually used self-tanner like successfully. I think I've tried it exactly once. But this smells what I imagine a really nice self-tanner smells like. That's probably not helpful because, again, don't actually know what self-tanner smells like, but maybe that is evocative for someone out there. So there was everything that I purchased at Bath & Body Works. So now let's get into just a couple of items that I have that are more like replacements than anything else. I'm not going to count these against my low buy, but when I finish up the items that they're replacing, I'm also not going to count that item towards my low buy. So first we have just two nail things. I have a top coat. This is the top coat that I use really, really consistently. It is the Sally Hansen Insta Dry Clearly Quick. I like it. I really like the brush on these. They're like a nice, flat, wide brush. I also purchased the peel-off base coat that I use, which is the Unt Ready for Takeoff Peelable Base Coat. I am relatively close to needing to replace the top coat. I'm not super close on the base coat. but I figured I would purchase it now rather than later because I don't remember what else I needed, but I needed something else on Amazon, which is where Unt sells. So figured I would just pick it up at that time because I really don't purchase from Amazon that often. The final and more interesting item that is a replacement is actually a night cream. I didn't realize this, but I have the Elemis night cream open. I'm probably a little over halfway through, and I don't have any replacement for it. There's no other moisturizer that I have that I would want to use at night. So I decided to pick up the Carez one. I bought this through BoxyCharm, so I think it was like $20, maybe more like 18 or 19. And first of all, it made me feel very smart because I wasted my time so badly and wasted any shred of mental health that I still had when I was 21 to take one semester of ancient Greek. Worst decision. Hated that so much. But one of the very, very few times that it has been useful at all was when I got to read this little label and I was like, ah yes, crema noctis. That means night cream. And then I turned it around and it translates it for me. So, yay. Anyway, I've never tried anything from Carez. This is their Apothecary Wild Rose line, which I see a lot on BoxyCharm and Ipsy and FabFitFun, places like that. It seems to be one of those products that just shows up in those boxes a lot. But yeah, I am interested to give this a go. I really like the red jar. That's probably a good chunk of what drew me to this. But hopefully it's really good. This is a 40 ml size, which is kind of weird. Usually I see creams and they're either a 30 ml size or a 50 ml. So Carez was kind of splitting the difference on that one. And that is everything that was purchased as a replacement. I also have one item that's kind of in a weird category by itself. So originally, this was going to count against my no-buy as 5 points. So 5 full-size products for 1 new one. That's only going to extend through the month of March, is my plan anyway. So currently, my no-buy bank is sitting at 11 credits. I finished 10 full-size products, or, significant size deluxe samples last month, and I also hit pan in 1 eyeshadow, which is how I'm getting to 11 points. And this Rare Beauty balm in Support was going to count against it. Now, I was really disappointed when I realized that I had already spent my credits. I got this, and I actually already own this. But here's where fate comes in. So I sort of set it aside and wore the other one for a couple of days to try to figure out if it was a shade that I would want a backup of. Maybe this was something where one of them could live in my purse and the other one could stay at home with me. And I actually ended up testing positive for COVID, I think on day 3 of wearing this to test it out. So I'm not exactly excited about the idea of putting that back on my lips. So that has gone in the trash. And now I just have one. So I'm not counting this against my low buy. I'm also not going to count the Decluttered Rare Beauty lip balm against my no buy or for my no buy. So it kind of worked out. Thank you, fate. I think maybe you should focus on some bigger problems, but I did appreciate that. So, and then we have one more item, and this is going to take up 5 credits in my low buy bank. This is from Wet n Wild. I've never tried their Fast Dry AF line. I'm super excited to. I really like their old Fast Dry line, which I think was just called Fast Dry. But I got the shade Out of Pistachios, which I thought was going to be a tinge more blue toned. However, if you've been around my channel before, I love this color. I buy this color over and over again, and I love it every single time. So, I'm really excited to wear this. I haven't yet because I knew that I would put it away and completely forget it for this video. But I'm probably going to put it on as soon as these nails start chipping, which I hope is not soon because I really, really love how these turned out. The stickers are little flowers, but I think that from a distance it looks like a blue sky with little clouds on it. I think it's really cute. Anyway, this is what I spent my low buy points on. I still have 6 points in my low buy bank. Right, so next month, of course, there won't be things that I purchased in December that aren't counting towards my low buy, so the haul should be quite a bit smaller. However, I guess the other loophole is that things that I purchase with gift cards don't count, and I do have a gift card to Ulta, so I might spend that. Just fair warning. All right. I think that brings us to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. I hope you're not too horrified that I managed to film like a 30-minute haul video during my low buy, but know that most of this was actually purchased well before the low buy started. I would love to hear what you have been trying out this month. If you are doing a no buy, how that is going. And I hope you guys are being really successful at them. Thank you again for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing if you enjoyed today's video, and I hope that I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.